sir. We'll start in 2 minutes, sir.
Sure, please.
Right. So can you please share your PPT, sir? So I will check the layout, sir.
Yeah, I'm sharing.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have shared on your WhatsApp. Please check out.
All right, sir. You want
Vishwaji,
us
you
to
may
share
start the
it, sir?
session.
All right, sir. So you want us to share the PPT?
Ma'am, I will manage. No issue.
Okay. Fine, sir.
Vishwaji, you may start the session.
Right, sir. Right. Sir, can you switch on your camera, please, sir?
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah.
Give me 1 minute, please.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All set. So first of all, I welcome you, sir, for this 2 weeks faculty development program that you have accepted our invitation. And so first of all, good evening, everyone. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome each and every one of this day 7 session of 2 weeks faculty development program on effective research writing and proposal writing strategies. First of all, I would like to welcome our Chief Technology Officer, Pulak Kumar, who is also been a former assistant scientist in Department of Atomic Energy. I also welcome our research advisory, Dr. Arunava Majumdar, and I would like to welcome our event manager, Mr. Punma Kishan, who has organized this event, and heartily welcome to our participants who has been shown enthusiasm to take part on this 2 weeks faculty development program. Being a researcher and professors, you're still devoting time after you are doing this 9 to 5 jobs. So in last 1 week, you have learned a lot how to write a research paper, how to make a framework, how to do his methodology using latex. And yesterday's session, we have also learned that how to create or how to write a research proposal. Today's session is something different. Today, session, you're going to learn how to choose the right journal because once you write out a paper, you need to get published. So today's session is another very important session. What is a right journal because you are from different discipline. And today we have an eminent person with us, Dr. Surjeet Dalal, as an esteemed speaker of today's session. Let me introduce him and about his professional careers. Currently, he is acting as a professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Amity School of Engineering and Technology, Amity University, Haryana. He is having an excellent academic record over 18 years of research work and teaching experience with a broadened teaching background in computer science and game development. And he has led a different modules in artificial intelligence, operating system, Java programming, and also cloud computing. And he has an excellent publication records, around 42 high quality research articles, and accumulating an impact factor of 175 over 3,500 citations. So it's an really an excellent. We are privileged to have you with us, sir. And as today's session is about selecting the right journal, and so I would like to hand over the session to our expert today. So please take over the session, sir.
Uh, Thanks a lot for your introductions and inviting me for on this topic. Uh, may I share my screen?
Yes, sir. Please.
I need to switch off the camera due to reflection of the light. Please allow me.
Okay, okay. Please. Okay, fine, sir.
Hopefully, screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Today, theme is choosing the right journal for your paper. That is a critical issue, and for everyone, we will face this issue because we have write down the paper, and in the initial stage, to pick up a right journal is a main constraint because that will be decided our outcomes. So as initially as my experience in the last years because everyone start from the zero and I also started from the zero. There are some figure out I will show you for the purpose of importance of selection of the right journal. I start my careers as a my PhD in 14. Then I will start as writing the papers and everything. And in the last years, I faced same problem everyone faced as we are submitting the paper, and it will be gives 3-4 hours to format it, and then within the 2-3 days it will becomes a mail. It is a regret to it is paper is out of scope and journal is not publishing the paper. Same scenario we will face, and in when we will resolve this issue, we will pick up the good journal related to our papers. You can find out the scenario or same as the scopus also in the last 3 years when we have put up around 27 articles in the last years, and 43 in the scopus for this year, and same thing on the web of science. uh, we have total we have published around 27 publications in the current year. So we can write down the papers, but it will depends where we are going to submit it. So let's start with this scenario, how we can pick up a paper. When we will start a paper, there's a main concern we should know about our paper is whether we are writing a review paper or we are writing a research paper, result paper, or we can say this is a case study. So this scenario must be clear. Author must know about the type of the paper, whether they are making a review. In case of review research papers, we are studying various papers and conclude the research gap. In case of experimental research gap, we are providing research methodology. We will implement and provide the results. Case study, that will be a parts of existing technology we have to put up. Take the example of a particle. As I belong to the computer engineering background, so we will deal with the review and results paper. So when we will start writing a paper, everyone is sure about whether it is a review paper or it is a result paper, because when we will go for the submission, it will be think first type of the paper, because take an example, I have written a review papers and I am submitting in a special issue, which is just including the result papers. Take a reverse example also. I have written a result paper and I am submitting in a review journal. For example, there is a one journal, Artificial Intelligence Review. That journal is submitting, allowed to submit only review papers. So type of paper is main thing, and before finalize the journal. So we should know which type of paper we have written. It may be mainly two categories, that will be result paper or review paper. So first thing we have finalized, then we will proceed. We have totally written a one paper. So we will start how we can find out the journal. That at publication house has provided their journal finders and suggester. For example, we have given the here example of some journals finders like Wiley, Elsevier, Springer Nature. So every agency is providing the journal finders, and these journal finders ask you put up your abstract and like this. In case of Taylor Francis, IEEE publication house, every publication house they will provide with a name. You can find out as a journal finder, or you can find out as a suggester. We will take one example how these finders will work out. I just opening this list. I have taken example of Springer Nature's journal suggester here. Hopefully that list is opening and it is visible too. Ma'am, please.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. It's visible, sir.
I have taken an example of the Springer Natures. That is a big publication house, and it will be running around 3,000 journals across the name of the Springer Natures. And I want to find out any first journals on this category. So that is a journal finder here. And what fields we need to fill up? We need to fill up only two things. We can fill up here abstract or title. And in case of keywords, we can also put up here. So others example you can find out here. Take example. You can also example of the Taylor and Francis here. It will take some times. Please wait. So its name is as a Taylor and Francis. Again, big publication house. It will allow to submit the papers. But which journals we will submit it? They have own portals as the journal suggester. And in case of journal suggester, we have it has provide only two steps. You need to paste your abstract here and click on the suggested journals. I have taken first case as a Springer Nature. Why we need such type of suggester here finder? Because this journal is running 3,000 journals, and which journal is fit to us, that will be that journal will be help us. Same case in case of Taylor and Francis, it also running a lot of journals here, and which journal we will find out, it will be help us. I just take one example how these journal finders will run out. I take one example here. Give me 1 minute here. That is the recent papers we have worked out. I just copied my paper abstract here. I just paste the abstract here and find journals. So this atomically provides us some links where we can submit our paper here. It will be shows communication engineering, journal of civil structure health, nature communication, scientific reports, cluster computing I can submit. So these are the things. Same thing we can find out here also. I just paste my journals title here. It will be again searching. We have open one journal finder here also, that is Wiley publication. It provides, it needs journal title here. I just copy title here. In two last cases does not require, but it is required here. So under this publication house, it shows that is the journal names. I have not to check out every names here, just which are the relevant here. It will provide a name of the 25 results here, and these results it shows concurrency and computation journal. I can submit my paper, IIT processing advanced intelligence RQ, and like this. So we can look out or more here. That's medical physics, magnetic engineering, chemistry. Sorry, I think Taylor and Francis is not working. So this is a way we can use as an initial stage, that is a journal finder. And for example, we have taken we have example of Springer Nature Journal Finder. Then we have open Taylor and Francis. Maybe site may be down. It is working as a processing here. Second one, we have taken the example of Wiley. And in case of Wiley, both are fields are required as a mention title and along with the abstract here. I just pasted both things here because my paper is ready, and then I click on find here. So these are the some results are displayed, and these are the results along with displayed along with three fields you can find out here. Impact factor. Okay, that's a open type of open access, whether it is optional or yes. We will discuss all these things one by one. In case of Springer Nature, you can find out it shows journal impact factor, 5 years impact factor, how journal is downloading, a submission to the first decision and relevance here. And we can sort these journals along with impact factor. Consider we have taken one thing here, so it will be also can sort our results according the this one top journal, that is a Nature Communications suggested its impact factor is 45. I think this Taylor and Francis link is not working. We will take one more example if it is not working here. That's one is elsewhere journal finder we can take. You can same format here. You can paste. Sorry, we need to copy our title here. Abstract. So it's also suggested some journals here. It shows 40 journals matching with my paper. Expert system with applications. It shows corresponding its detail also. Impact factor, site score, time to decision, first decision, time to acceptance rate here. That is not displayed. Soft computing along with its impact factor and like this. So corresponding, they have suggested 40 journals regarding my papers. So that is the role of journal finders, or you can journal suggester, and they are playing very important role in the initial stage of journal selection, or because they can provide the list to us. I think that is not working here, so we will just wait. Otherwise, we have taken the example of Springer Nature. Just it has asked two fields. Any field you can fill here. I take the example to by pasting my paper abstract here. In case of while it will be asked both fields, manuscript title. Consider here I paste title here, then manuscript abstract here I pasted here, then it will be suggested 25 results here. And third example we have taken for the Elsewhere's publication house. Its journal finder is there, and when we will paste it only abstract here, it does not require title here. It pasted I paste here abstract here, and it shows 40 journals regarding my results here. And every journal it shows along with impact factor, site score, time to first decision, time to accept, and acceptance ratio. And even we can sort them. Consider I want to take decision regarding the acceptance rate. So no one because the journals cite the acceptance rate here. They have disclosed. This journal has disclosed here software X, and its acceptance rate it is 39. Other journals has hide it, but one journal has no. So again, ICT Express is acceptance ratio is 30%. Case studies in instruction materials is acceptance ratio is 30. So these are the some things, and we can take a decision here. So let's start with the again thing here. So we have finalized our papers, and we are sure about which type of journal here. Then we will use journal finder. Every big publication house has providing their finders here. Wiley, Elsewhere, Springer, Taylor and Francis, IEEE, and every publication house, either you will use Sage Journal Publication House, and they will providing the results in terms of various parameters, and we will discuss these parameters uh, when we will discuss other slides. You can find out name of that parameters, and again we will take again this result and to analysis which things we will put up. So that is the case of the journal finders, very easy to work out. And every it's my personal experience, when we will go with the help of these journal finders, at least we get the idea which journals we should pick up here, and depending on various fields. And these tools also providing details of these parameters here also. So we have finds name of the journals here. So every case it will be showing lot of journals here. In case of Springer Nature, it provide list of 40 journals. Springer Nature, elsewhere they have provide 25, while they have provide 20, 40 again. So we will comes around 100 journals related to our work, and then it's our task how we can select one, because multi submission is not allowed, and don't make such mistake to submit the one paper more than one journal. That is the unethical practice, and we should avoid it. So we have pick up one journal. So how we can finalize one journal, that is a big issue. Uh, Even Springer Nature has every journal suggester had helps, and it provides the list here. So how to finalize one option between these? So look out of these points. So before this, we have to finalize some things, and we have to think about the submission here, because which journal I will pick up, because in given uh, example here, like this, it is showing lot of journal here, whether I will submit my paper in energy and AI, or whether I will submit my paper in nature communication, building simulation, or whether I will submit my paper to the IT image processing. So these are the things we have to decide, and this is the way to finalize it, because we have to think about some points. So first point is, in which journal could I reach maximum number of reader and scientific fidelity, because when you are submitting your paper, that will be publicly accessed, and it will be reached to the maximum readers. Because when you are going to submit a paper, it is published until it is not cited by people. So it is not good mark of the research here. So it will be read out by the multiple users. So we have to pick up a journal through which it will be accessed by the multiple number of readers. So because when we are doing the research, so how we can could I reach other researcher to reference to do better research? I have proposed one model here, and that model must be referred by the other one. So I have to pick up a journal which can help to spread my research to the others ones. Third concern, in which journal which have the fewer chances of rejection. So we have to think about very carefully. We have to minimize the chances of the rejection here. So second, next point, what will be the period of waiting to see the research in the journals? Because uh, waiting time, acceptance rate, and our target alliance, that is a big thing we have to think about. And these points, our thing, whether we can wait for 6 months, whether we can wait for 1 year, whether we can wait for 2 years. So these are the situation period we have to think about, whether we will so how will I know the journal which I published is linear? Because these case of the Paradise, the clone journal is there. So I have to think properly about this. And will the journal I publish help developing my careers, because as a uh, PhD scholars, I need to publish a paper that can help to get my PhD degree and to get the new job. So these are the very concern point, and we have to think about it. And can funding opportunity increase or decrease by publishing my research in a particular journal? Because funding opportunities is a big concerns. Maybe some there are the lucky researchers, they have funds, and some persons have to pay from their pocket. So if we are taking advantages of research funding with us, then we can pay the open access fees. Otherwise, we have to avoid that journal. So this point we also again think before the submission. So if I will make the checklist, so checklist will be there. I have to think about a journal which can spread my work between amongst the different users. I have to think about chances of the rejection here, waiting time period, good target audience. It's a journal, original or journals, and which can help in developing my careers, and also concerned about the funding opportunity. These are the some points we, as a researcher, as a program, we have to think about it. So all these questions will can be sorted out by thinking about these 10 points, because we have to select right journal and right journal among a list of the suggested journals. The wonderful job done by the journal suggester, journal finders, they have provide the list of journals. Now our target is, our aim, our need is to fulfilled by selection of the right journal. So these right journals can be selected based on the various factors here. This slide highlighted the all journal names. Uh, First one is, the first point is, I read out, I brief these factors one by one. First one is aim and scope of the journals. Means whether our paper, every journals, they have their aims and they have their scope. Aims means what are the target they are achieving with their papers, and in which domain they are publishing the paper. That is the scope of the journals. Impact factors, for every reputed journals, they have impact factors. There are some other parameters also, like uh, site scores, CNIF. That is a lot of different factors. Indexing of the journals, depending on needs, whether they are indexed in a good database or not. Like, for example, Web of Sciences, Pub, uh, Pavlon, and Scopus, and Google Scholars, others. Pre-reviewed journals, whether they are adopting a single blind or double blind review process. Publishing times, that will be factors, and that factor is including waiting time, review process, paper publication after acceptance here. Reach of journal also, what is the accessibility. Check the journals for the others publication failure, because when select one journal suggested by journal suggester or finder, whether it is publishing particular papers or not. And check out the journal restrictions also. Some journals allow free submission these days, mostly 80%. We will take an example of both. Uh, they are, in case of a Springer Nature, they are provide free format. In case of IEEE, they are allowed to submit the papers along with their formats. And last one, that is a big thing we have to think about the predatory publishers, because our works will be washed out if we will submit the paper and it is published by the cloned journal. So these are the some factors, and we will discuss these factors one by one, and how these factors are important, because we have to think about very smartly, and we have choose a right journal among with the list of the multiple papers. So first factors, that is the journal scope. Every journals, whether you will pick up a open in any journals, they have decided about, you can find out one tab that's about us, and corresponding about us they have provide their domains. About the journal section, you can find out on the journal homepage, and in about journals you will find out that their research topics. Okay, research topics they will be given there, and these topics, our papers must be aligned with that suggested areas. Okay, and when we will go through these topics, you can find out whether our journal is nearby to our paper theme or not. Okay, so there can be some chances, like I have written a paper on the cloud computing, and I have picked up one journal, like journal of cloud computing, means title will be nearby, so it will be, I'm lucky I have picked up a very relevant journal. But we also avoid journal with the overly broad scopes, like I have picked up a journal, International Journal of Computer Science and Engineering. Okay, means it is a so broad area, and there will be less chances of the acceptance here. Even I have write a paper on the cloud computing theme, and I have picked up a journal, that is a, journal of cloud computing. So it will be matched along with their topic and their titles and with scope. And there can be one case. We have picked up the broad sense scopes, so there will be chances of the acceptance will be higher. So this is the case of the journal scope, and journal scope will be find out about the journal. For example, I just pick up take example of here it consider. Okay, let about this journal here. I have pick up this one journal of here, on the first screen of there you can find out aim and scope. So I have to read out this aim and scope, because in aim and scope they have provided which are the papers I can publish here. Like I can publish the papers in case of review and state of arts. They are allowing the papers on the machine learning, and there are some special issues, and special issues they can refer it. So this aim and about scope very required, at least before the submission we need to visit this, and we have need to track out whether our paper theme is matching along with it. For example, my paper title is I just health monitoring of the buildings here. So this journal is application of health monitoring methods, condition assessment, and for the civil infrastructure systems. And my paper is on the buildings. So that paper is nearby to the aim of the paper here. And we have applied, they are in the machine learning, and I have taken teeny machine learning mode. So that journal paper along with referred along with my paper. So this is the thing, we have to go with the scope of the journal, and it can be easily read out under the tab of the about the journal, aim and scope written with the home page of the journal, and you will go through it, and you can find out the domains which that journal is covering, and we should avoid the wide scope journals, because there will be allows multiple paper and everyone will submit it. So it will be better, as my personal experience, we will match with the scope of the journal along with our paper title. Hopefully this point is clear, because if any journal scope is not aligned with our research topic, then journal will reply with the dex rejection, and the reason will be it is out of scope. So it will be better. We will feel disappointed. Paper is written well and it will go dex rejection. So first you will go through along with the your journal scope, and that journal scope is easily available along with the home page. So it is very, it will be takes 2-3 minutes, just you can go through along with that one, and you can find out whether our paper title is aligned with scope of the paper, aim and scope of the paper. So that is the one thing we have to carry it out. Second is how we can evaluate. There are some things about impact factors. Along with the impact factors, these are the some common journal metrics. So that is the impact factor. We will short terms will IF. That is a main criteria to evaluate the quality of the journal here. So it can be it along with the IF, and it will be depends on the number of the citations received by the articles in the year of 2 years. It can be 5 years. Second criteria is source normalized impact per paper. That will be calculated number of citation per paper. Site score, like a similar, it is nearby to the impact factor, but it will be consider citation over 3 years. And there is one, everyone is check out CGR, that is a SCI Vivo journal ranking. So these are the four parameters that will be helpful to find out the ranking of a journal, because the journal ranking is a very initial component these days. Either I am a research scholar, I am as a faculty. So depending on these parameters, I have to evaluate the quality of journal. So it can be done with the help of impact factor, and same thing that can be written along with the site score, source normalized impact per paper, say, SGR. So these are the some factors that can be helped to find out the journal. And in the good journals, they are written on the website also, and you can, when it is written here, you can find out our finder here like this. Go back. So every journals, I have taken example of this journal of civil health, and they have written journal impact factor. It's your 2.3 for the year. So it will be calculated every journals. In case of finder, they will recommended their impact factors. For example, 3.6, naturals is 4.3.8, 0.8 like this. And in case of elsewhere also, they have written the impact factors 9.6. In case of energy reports is 4.7. So that will be helpful to us, and to finalize, to find out whether this journal is good journal or not. So next is again main concerns indexing of journal, uh, because these days without known proper indexing of journals, that papers are not considered. Even I'm as a faculty, or I'm along with any Faculty here, university also provided the norms. Your paper must be, indexed in Web of Science. It is Scopus. It will Google Index and pre-review. Pre-review also mainly, but as concerns, it can be mainly taken care of the Web of Science and also Scopus. So when we will go through to select the journals, we should take care very carefully whether it is indexed in which data sets. And for again good journals, you can find out here also. Uh, when I pick up any one journal here, take example of this journal here. I selected. Uh, so when I open energy reports here, and in the end of you can find out the list where it is index here. About journal, that is the amen, and journal inlights you can click on. When you will click it, you can find out where it is. It is indexed in Scopus here, directory of open access journal, OJS, citation index, SCI, the journal rank also, NEP. So as per my required consider, I want to publish my paper in good journal. So at least we have to confirm properly along with its abstract and indexing. So that a case, how we can check out whether it is Scopus or journal has written a fake data. It can be with the of the top publication houses. They are good writing there, but some if they're individual, we can cross check along with that whether it is indexed in the websites or not, or whether it's Scopus. Uh, with the Scopus, there is a Scopus source search. You can find out there's Scopus search here, and in case of Web of Science, you can find out the journal here. Okay, here you can find out the name of the journal and whether it is indexed or not, and it will be displayed. So it's our own duty whether we have to check out it is indexed or not. In case of the big publication house, reputed publication house like elsewhere IEEE, they will write down proper information. In case of some journal, if you have doubt, then you can verify it. For a brief small example to why we will check out the indexing, in case of Web of Sciences, there are two categories: Web of Science, Science citation indexing (ESI). They also provide the impact factor, and emerging source citation. They also provide the impact factor. Only just we will see the impact factor, and we will find out it is SCI journal. That is a misinterpretation. So it's our duty to check out proper indexing. You can go on the Web of Science creative master journal list, and there can be put of the journal name, and it will be shows corresponding is category. If we will give a one chance, I will open again to check out. I have pick up that is I want to check out the detail of this journal here. Here you can find out when I pasted energy reports, it shows the name here, energy reports, publication house. Okay, citation indexing there, and its category is also available in the uh, computing and like this. So it can be check out. Same thing in case of Scopus also, we can check out. You can click on source here. Here you need to paste the title here, and that is a journal here, energy reports. So when you will click on that one, name of it will be shows uh, publisher, its ISN, and years from where it is index. It is covered by the Scopus from year 15 to 24. This current year it is index. For the next year, it can be reevaluated. So these are the things we have to check out. So I think we have to take care of the indexing of the journal. If you are not checking it properly, then you can be miscued, and after acceptance of your paper, doing the revision, everything, and you can find out that journal is not properly indexed. So it's your moral duty. You can check out the indexing of the journal very carefully. Then things is paper accessibility. That is the main concern. Uh, Along with depending on the author mind setup, along with also there. Journal is providing two ways to publish the paper. That is open access. Open access, your paper will be freely available, and anyone can open it, that one. And for that purpose, you need to pay the article processing charge APC. In case of closed access, that will be subscription based. That will be free for the user to publish. The authors has does not requires to pay anything, but it can be opened through the subscription that can be done with the institution or authors. Like I have published a one paper in the IEEE. So if any institute, any user has a subscription of the IEEE, then it can be opened. Otherwise, it cannot be. So that is the other things. It's accessibility. Whether you want to publish the paper open access or in the subscription or closed, but both have their benefits and drawbacks. Benefit as a in forms of the open access, it is available to everyone. Means authors can access the papers without any subscription, but corresponding authors need to pay the money here, or they have to pay article processing charges. In case of subscription based or closed access, user have does not require to pay nothing, but it can be accessed through the subscription base here. So for the this concern, so user have make the mind whether you want to proceed your paper publication along with open access and subscription base. And in case of when you will look out the details of the these finder, they will provide whether it is open based or like this. Oh, sorry. Here you can find out it is here, it is open access. If we will goes here, that will be open access, and its face is this like this. So you can print open access. So here also, you when we will go for the subscription based only journals, that are the journals here, that is a subscription base. In case of subscription base, you does not requires to pay any publishing fees. When we will go for the open access, okay, then we have to pay 2450 USD. So this is the case. There are both are the situations, and depending on funding ability and other things, you can move out. Same case of the here also. Whether we have taken the mind, we have our funding here. You can take open access. Okay, so when we will take this open access, then it will be show the journal with the open access. Yes, if we will go with the open access, then it will be show the journals with the open accessibility, and your paper will be available for the it with the other people. So next proceed. That is the two things. There are two options we have finalized along with whether we want to go in the open access or it will be in the closed access. So depending on our need or depending on our funding ability, we can proceed with these two options. Next is publishing time. That is a big concerns, and we have to make thinking about these things because that is the publishing time. And when we will finalize a journal, if we have time to wait, then we have to pick up that journal according. Normally, journal will be take 10 to in sorry 9 to 12 months, and corresponding some journal will respond uh, very quickly, even with the dex rejection. So that will be very critical thinking. In case of publishing time, it will be contains three different times. First is time to first decision, review time, and paper acceptance time duration, and after time for the publishing here. So these three times must be noted down for selecting a journal. I just give again example with this one. So consider come on that journal here. So I click on a one journal here for this one cluster computing here. uh, that is a journal. It will be takes first decision in the 8 months, means 8 days. So if your paper is rejected in the first stage, minimum normally 8 days it will be got rejected. So this is the means if the journal has dex rejection, so at least we can know about the time within the 8 to 10 days. So if we will goes other one, if we will adopt by mistake journal of supercomputing, it will be takes 93 days. I'm again repeating it. It's a time to take the first decision whether it will be goes for the review or whether it will be goes it goes in the dex rejection. So in case of natural computing, and it will be takes 16 days. Okay, so that is a very critical time period. In case of wireless network, it taking 109 days. 100 days it will be take for the first decision, whether dex rejection and review. So publishing time is a noted time that will contains whole process, and whole process is divided in three times. First is that is a parameter is submission to the first decision. That will be whether it will goes in the review or it will be goes in the dex rejection. After that, it will be takes review time. Review time may be around 6 to 7 months for the first decision will be taken. Then how much it will be takes to the window. So that is a critical issue, and for the publishing time we have to think about properly how much time we can wait. So in a given examples you can find out. We will go along with the others journal also there. So at least scenario will be clear here. Oh, sorry. In case of elsewhere, it is shows two times here: time to first decision and time to acceptance. Means display is a journal along with the impact factor is 3.7, site score is 4.6, and time to take first decision whether journal has a dex rejection or it will be goes, it will be decided in 3 days, and total time required for the acceptance is 98 days. I just move out other journal here like this. Pattern recognition letter here, it will be takes the time. First decision time is 26 days, and time to acceptance is 232 days, around 7 months. We will move out along with energy journal, which takes time to first division is 18 days, and it requires minimum time to publish accept the paper is, if everything is goes in good way, then 144 days. So that is the things we have to take care very carefully. If by chance we will think about a good journal, so we have to take care whether we have shortage of time or we can wait. So this factor is very crucial, and with the help of these journal finders, they have to give these two times here. So that is the publishing time. This publishing time will be takes three parameters: close with decision to first, then time to review the papers, and also publishing time. Then comes journal requirements. We have matched with the first journal requirement, we have matched with the journal aim and scope, and after it matching along with the type of journal, whether you want to publish review papers or whether you want to publish result papers. Then some journals are providing free format submission, and some journals requires a corresponding its words, citation, and figure limits. If I give a one example for this justification, what is the journal requirement and why we are concerned it. If we'll take the example of Springer Nature, give me one time. I just access this one. Okay. You will go in case of submission guidelines. In submission guidelines, you will find out these reviews. What are they are allowing? They are allowing review and research. Okay. And how we can prepare our papers here. You will click on this paper here. Okay. That can be, and we can submit in the free format. There is no template is given, and you can free format submit here. So they are allowing we will provide our grant maximum and like this. So it will be required free format submission, and they have allowed to submit a review and research. So we have to check out with the constraint of the journal also. Okay. If we will go with the journal of artificial Okay, that journal is applied here also. You can find out here. That is a journal matrix. Journal matrix, they have given details here. Yeah, how many days, speed of acceptance is there. 44 days, minimum reviews times, maximum first is there in the 130 days, and acceptance to online publication. They are giving taking 11 days, and 20% is the acceptance rate. Now comes on the next point of when we will select it, that is a instruction to authors. They allow free format submission, and they are allowing, they are requesting to submit the research articles. Research articles along with these parameters, review articles along with these parameters, and they are allowing free format. So these are the things we have to take care when we will allow to submit the papers here. But in case of IEEE submission here, I just take example of IEEE journal transaction. Here you will go here, some submission guidelines. So when you will go with the, you have to submission guidelines, you have to follow the is manuscript here. You have to follow journal guidelines here, and it will be asked whether you have follow its template or not. So these are the things you have to follow. So these are the some things you have to take care, because every journal has restrictions also. They have their citation patterns here, their references. So it will be careful when we are going to submit any paper in any journal. So it will be taking care whether you are following its constant or not. So don't make in hurry, just think about whether we are meeting with the its citations. In case of we will take example of the three publication houses, Springer, Elsewhere's, and IEEE here. In case of IEEE transaction, it's they are allowing 8 page journal here, paper here. In case of Springer Nature, they does not set the page limit. And in case of some journals here, they have set the limit. Okay, you need to complete your paper in up to 12 pages. After it, you need to pay the extra money. So journal requirement, you have to take care of the your journals. Also, next concern about some ethical requirement. Also, you have to provide its constant here regarding its journal ability and other things you have to maintain during the submission purpose. So these journal requirement you take care whether it allowed to submit the paper in free format, which type of reference pattern you need to follow, what page limit you're required to maintain, and also its table and figure limit. So other accept factors, because we have to very we want to publish a paper with the more chances, so we take care of the acceptance rate. And normally some journal has written their acceptance rate, so also avoiding it. So we can take care of these parameters here. And this factor is one of the factors I think we take care of the acceptance rate. because when we want to publish the paper, I think we think it can grow, will be accepted. So uh, as me, acceptance rate is one of the factor we have to include in the top three factors. Even there are the 10 factors, but acceptance rate is the one of the major factors which must be included for the purpose of the these. So every journal has to mention the acceptance ratio here. Before going these to proceed, the next one is here you can find out its acceptance ratio. It's a 23 and its ratio is 29. So it thus some journal has height, some journal has written is 22, is again 22. So at least these values can be find out. Why I pick up 21% acceptances, I will pick up 27. So at least some percentage will be given here, and sometimes we can find out the some different sites and when it will be published or not. So these are the things we will take care. And last major issue, we have make a lot of good work and we have implement everything. So things will becomes how we can avoid to publish the paper from the genuine to clone journal. So that is a big issue, and as of in the during of the initial stage, everyone faced this issue to the paramilitary publishers here. How we can find out whether these paramilitary person, you can find their email strategies. You will receive a mail regarding your past publications, and you will we will allow, we are inviting request to new paper with attractive offers. They are way of their publication fees and like this, and they also return like this. We are providing fast track, we are publishing all these things. So these are the things we have to avoid it, and we have to find out. Good journals have, they have journal finders, and you can call the papers on the their own journal. They are not approaching for the uh, to submit the paper and way of their APC. So be careful about these type of mails, and make think how we can avoid it. We can check their online presence and reputation. Like you can visit that journal and find out how many papers are going published, and what is the frequency of the papers review, all things. So it will be one trick we can find out, we can check out. And we can also write down the different, there are a lot of websites are there, they are writing the reviews of the journals. So at least track out, and be patient, don't be in hurry ki you can find out uh, the journals which can publish the paper in 2 3 weeks. There is no way. With the editor stage it will be takes 1 month minimum, along with the reviewer assignment and all things. So take the be patient. In case of the PhDs, time duration, we have lot of hurry. We just, if paper must be published, paper must be published. If our target is like this. But I understand the feelings as a PhD duration. We also hurry, but in hurry we can publish the paper in clone journal, and it will be not recognized. All work regarding our results and everything will be washed out, and also these journals requires APC. So be careful about these type of the publisher. So sorry, that will. So again, that are the some factors on based we have to carried out our selections. And again, along with the impact factor, indexing, pre-reviewed journal, publication, publishing time, acceptance rate, uh, and also check out the journal instructions. So thanks a lot for your patience and your time period. If any query, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And we can say there are ample of questions that is coming up. And first of all, sir, before proceeding with the Q&A session, thanks a lot, sir, for giving and wonderful insights. You have given and hands-on sessions also, giving the proper website and search and given, upload your abstract, upload your journal and how to find out. And though there are our audience has found out a lot of questions, lot of doubts, I request Dr. Arunava sir, please handle the Q&A session, sir.
Yes, first of all, thank you very much, sir, for
Most
this
welcome, sir.
beautiful lecture session.
So before that, sir, can you just stop sharing, sir, so we can see you properly, sir?
Sure,
Yeah,
please. Thank you.
yeah. Mm.
Okay, so there are some questions arise from the audience. The first question is how to check the legitimacy of a journal.
There are a lot of sites you can check out the eligibility because when write down there is any journal with the name of the reputed journal, like I have taken a name of the one journal is Journal of Cloud Computing. Okay, and same journal we will find out name of Journal of Cloud. So when we will visit the journal, you can find out. Clone journal will be taking or publishing the more papers. In case of original journal, they have the limited slot, and they are providing their everything on the WhatsApp. And in case of site score, you can check out when we will go on the Scopus website. You can find out how many papers are cited and index in the proper data set, and you can find out.
Okay, so next question is almost it is related to the first one. It is asking that how to get rid of cloned journals.
So, sir, it will be some patience like these days, everyone is facing cyber frauds like that, and that is a part of the fraud because I have written a work and I have implemented. They are asking for APC, and after APC, they are providing the name of the journal that is a nearby. So you have to check care or take care of the names, its IP, sorry, ISN number, and its clone site.
Sometimes happens that all title of the journal, ISSN number, everything is same.
Sir,
So,
better will be when I suggested any journal, any mail you are will write down names and also its review. In case of Web of Sciences, they are providing their sport also. In Scopus also, you can find out sport. You can write down the mail or what is the original link of. Basically, during our everyone, I not deny we also face the problem of the clone journal also. When we will make happy, oh, my paper is published in 2 weeks, and then I will go with paper with the supervisor and so, sir, this paper is published and it says it is fake. So it will be better to write down the name and along with the write down the original website at a website.
yes,
You
yes.
can find out the name after maybe a clone journal is very sharp. First two pages maximum they are showing their website because they will make with the web crawling uh, fake site will be uploaded. But after 2 3 pages in the search, you will find out the original site.
Okay, sir. Next one is on what basis top 2% scientist awards was provided through with less uh, citations or with less journal? What criteria they expect? I think it is
It's a very
asking for the
that is a
criteria
good
for top
question, but
2%.
it's not related to my topic. Even everyone is wondering about this. I think there are seven wonders in the world, but it is the eighth wonder of the world is coming. Ki how to pick up the 2%
Yeah,
top
exactly.
scientist? Because any persons, even I am not saying about me. I around 3,500 something citations. But I am not a part of the 2%. But in our university, there is a one person who has 137 citation, and he is in the 2% top. So
Okay.
that formula is not observed by us. If we will find out the secret of the this eighth wonder of the world, so then I will share with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this top 2% scientist means is it really matters means
Sir, everything is a marketing agency.
exactly.
It will be a honors. Then I will write down 2%, and I will go for the any place, and then I says ki I belongs with the 2% of scientists. That is one statement, and second statement I will say is ki I have published 43 SCI and 46 Scopus. Both statement are the same, but 2% of scientists statement is taken care of with respect. I will respect with that list of the persons which has a good publication. Even with my co-authors, I have worked with the Dr. Aurangzeb, Dr. Magda. They have 2%, and evenly they have published around 100 SCIs, and they have to more than 10,000 citations. We will respect that one. They have the score, but some cases for our Indians and others which have the citation around 500, and they are in the 2%.
Yeah.
But I am lucky. I have to publish the papers around the 10%, which are in the 2%, and they are really good one. I appreciate and feel lucky to work with them. But also wondered how 137 citations people will comes in the 2%.
Okay, so next question is please suggest journals to publish paper in AI or ML domain.
Uh, if you will want to with the APC, then the good journal is you can adopt is that is the journal of artificial intelligence review. That will be scientific reports, and also that will be one is based on the Taylor and Francis. Just I opened applied artificial intelligence.
Okay, so next one. Does the journal finder show the fake journals? If yes, how can we
No,
identify
no, no.
which one is
In
genuine? I
case
don't
of
think so. Sir.
just I want to correct with the statement here. In case of journal finder, if we will using Springer nature, then it will be show the only journals of the Springer
Only
nature.
journals of yes, they will
Yeah,
not be
they will
the
limited to the own publication
own
house.
publication. Yes.
Yeah, if I use IEEE journal finder, they will show the name of the journal which belong to IEEE. They will does not find out the other journals.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So I think there will the 0% chances of the fake journals.
Mhm. How to select good journal? Please tell your views, sir.
I have measures 10 factors, and as a part of situation of the person, I can take the main person like if I have patience and fund, then I will take open access because they have fast. Okay, like in case of the open access, you can take example of MDPI. Okay, they have less review time. If I have patience and I want to make good journal, then I have to wait for the Elsevier journals with the description base. So these are three factors: impact factor, time
Mhm.
to review, and also is category.
Yeah.
Depending on the situation, as I am working as a professor, I can wait for the 1 year because I have my publication quota is full for this year. Then we can wait. But as a
Yes.
part of being a PhD scholar, they have to show their papers in coming DRC and progress report. They have to think about the review time.
Yes. Okay, so next question is many groups are offering paid publications in Scopus, AVDC, and the UGC care journals. In few particular journals like IEEE, European Economic Letters, etc. Are they authentic?
Sir, journal does not request anyone for the outside. Even during one journal, even they will send as a uh, expert paper, call for paper expert like this. They can weigh up the APC, but they have no others agency. They can others peoples what are doing on their base of the papers publication house. That is the other things. Even journal has no even I have to contact with the Sage publication house during the as a special guest editor here. They have to put up our names as a guest editor, and they will recommend reviewers from the outside.
Yes, yes. I
So
think this
that
question
is
is
some
mm,
practices, and
mm,
we have when we have time and we have patience, then we can avoid that practices here.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes some emails or also some WhatsApp chats are also coming that if you need the Scopus indexed or ABCD index publications,
Doctor, it will be
okay,
depends
this,
on the your
mm,
situation.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
if we have patience and we require some solution, okay, then we can adopt that situation. But that is a professionally unethics, and which must will be does not make the part of these activities. You
Mm,
can, if you have patience, then you can write down the papers, multiple papers, and that will be take the time. If I just show my history in the starting, I have completed my PhD, then 4 years we have to wait for the first SCI, and that will be thing
exactly.
we will submit the paper, that will be formatting and all things, and within the 2 years 2 days message will be comes out of scope.
Yeah, yeah.
So that
Exactly.
time, if anyone will says to me, "Ki there is a author position, will be happy," then I will say yes. Now at this time
Mm,
where I have 43 SCI in my account, then I will say no. My scholars are working and I have good tie up. Then we will think about it.
yeah. Okay, next question. Are any source links or websites available to download articles?
In case of every thanks to open access options there, with the help of the this option actions, with the Indians we have not such funding facility, but others universities, foreign universities have the funding facility. They will adopt the open access. So in case of everything, either Science Direct or IEEE, you can select open access papers. At least you can find out 10-20% of the good papers. In case of Science Direct also, they are, when we will pick up open access papers, then will they are easily available and we can download it.
Yes.
And every researcher also have used SCI hub, that is our god gift for the
Yes, yeah, I
every
have,
download.
yeah.
Yeah, during
But also there also the recent articles are not included. The old article right now, the old articles
yeah.
before 3 years
So
or
in
four
case of
years.
with the help of this open access ability, because
Hmm.
foreigner universities are also providing funding and they will adopt open access, so we can find out the good papers along with the open access
Yes.
articles. In case of
Hmm.
Science Direct, when you write down the name of the paper theme, then they are providing a scribed paper and open access. Then you can select open access. It can be downloaded.
Yeah. Okay. Next question is how to find free journal list.
Better will be you will use scription, sorry, journal finders, 3 4 agencies, and disable the open access. Only scription based publication option you can select it. Then you can find out the free. And there are also some sites and blogs. They will write down the list of journals also.
Yeah.
Make the
Uh,
search in multiple directions, but with the some professional ethics. If
yes.
everyone is putting the list, better will be list can be utilized to review whether it is a free or open access.
Mhm. Next one is how to publish journals for free. I think it is already
Yeah,
discussed about
you can adopt the subscription based
subscription based.
publication. Yeah,
Next question, how to find UGC care journal list?
That is a UGC care journal list is available along with the Pune University. They have to doing, and you can find out. They have list A and list B. In list A, they have the own journal. In list B, they have the Web of Science and Scopus. As we background of the computer engineering, we are most interested with the Web of Sciences and Scopus journals.
Yes. Next question, I think this one is already discussed. How to find genuine publication and also free of cost?
You can at least we have five good publication houses: IEEE, Springer, Elsevier, Springer Nature. You can use their journal finders, and during every journal finders, they will be write down it's a subscription based and there's open access. Like you can find out as a computer engineering background, I give the name, or like there is a cluster computing, there's a free peer-to-peer networking, that is also free. If we go open access, then the general cloud computing, sorry, that is my domain, so I repeating their names,
Mhm.
but as a you can find out the good names along with the wireless to soft applied soft computing or neutral natural computing, like this. So that can be a lot of journals, and also some blogs are writing the names of the free journal also. So this
Yes,
list can be done, but at a bit with the patience, you can find out these things.
yeah. Next question is uh, there is a name of the journal Machine Intelligence Research.
Yeah.
When we check this, we are getting multiple journals of the same name. What to do in this case?
First one is find out the name of the publication house. Okay, like in case of master journal list, there is a character list. You can find out the name along with that journal.
Mhm.
As a initially, as a, my experience is, instead of going with the higher impact factor journal, we will think about the low impact factor journal, but with a good publication house. That will be chances we will escape from the clone journals.
Mhm.
Like you can also as a my personal in the last 3 years 80% of my papers in the Springer Nature, and whatever the good strength of the Springer Nature 15 also. So the initial
Mhm.
stage, depending on our paper quality, we can go through with that journals.
Mhm. Yeah. Next question, it is a ethical question. Means what is the need of creating clone journals?
That's a part of the business. Some people are making their business along with these clone journals.
Okay, next one is same related to this one. What action can be taken against a clone journal? Any legal suggestion because they are playing with the career of researchers.
As legal actions in not our hand, but as a being similar case of the cyber fraud, police is there, but 2% only cases are resolved. So as we have to alert about these cyber crimes along with these clone journals instead of after taking action. So be carefully check out the whether journal is faked or it will be cloned. So it will be better to before submission it will check out the nature of the journal.
Yes, yes. Next question, which type of publication scheme we should go for? Free publication or with article processing fee? Which scheme is best, more impactful and fast for publication?
Dear, if there is two constraint you have discussed, fast publication, then you have to adopt with the APC, but it will be depends on your financial status, whether you have funding opportunity with you or you are paying from your pocket. As a impactful, you have to go for the free publications that we with the with good publication house.
Mhm.
because when you will go for the good publication house, your paper will be cited, and along with you will get the recognition along with your papers also. They will journal will invite you as the reviewer also, and when you will it will, and good review will be so when we will submit the review, it will be included your web of profile also. So
Mhm.
it will be, I think, I know there are the two situation of the scholars here. When you are as a research scholar and when you are completed the PhD. And both has different perspectives. But in hurry, we cannot get nothing.
Yeah. Next and the last one. Is it worth to publish research articles in proceedings?
In case of proceeding, as a PhD perspective, we can scholar and need to publish two papers. Okay, and they are the parts of their norms also. But we cannot consider as a paper proceeding paper as a journal paper. Both are the different two categories. Like Procedia Computer Science, that is a one journal. That is your proceeding journals. That cannot be that paper will be considered as a conference paper, not as a journal paper.
Yes, yes. So, is there any other question from the audience?
As of now, there is no further questions being asked in the chat box.
Okay, okay. So I think this is the end of the session. We should wind up now. So before winding up the session, on the behalf of the organization, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Dalal for delivering an insightful and engaging lecture on selecting the right journal for the publication. So your expert guidance and the practical advice have illuminated paths that will undoubtedly help us to navigate the complexities and of academic publishing. The valuable tips on journal selection, manuscript means how to um, select the good manuscript and prepare the manuscript and how to select the good journal and how to overcome the from the clone journals and understanding the impact factors will serve a roadmap for aspiring researchers among us. So thank you, Dr. Dalal, for
Most welcome, sir,
genuine
and it's a nice
sharing
opportunity to
knowledge.
share my experience because I have faced same issues during my initial stage. So thanks for giving me a chance to share my own experience, and hopefully, if it will be useful to anyone, so I will get more happy. Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you, sir.
And I believe that definitely this session will help out and clarified. You have really clarified, our audience or participants' doubt, and definitely, and many of them has dropped down in the chat box that definitely they will follow up your guidance and all. So thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time and
Most welcome,
staying
ma'am.
connected with InnovaWorld, sir. And
Sure.
thank you, sir, once again for accepting our invitation, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. So, participants, as you know, that today's session is over, day 7. So tomorrow we have day 8 session, and tomorrow we have again an hands-on activity using latex. So make sure of that tomorrow when you're joining the session, you use a laptop so that you can use hands-on practice, because in the previous session it was just a generic one. But believe me that latex is one of the very, very important tool which is going to help you in your lifelong. Because being a researcher is not just only to get a degree for a one day, but it is going to last you till the end. And tomorrow's session is about latex, how to use advanced tools, and so have a briefing There are a lot of things available. If you have any doubt, just drop us in the inquiry box. So our team will get back to you. So make sure after tomorrow we have again another session, same time. See you again tomorrow. Good night for today.